everyone, and welcome back to Humble Heart Horsemanship. My name is Sabryna, and in today's video you guys are joining me at my ranch. I have been waiting so long since I was a very little girl for this moment right now. This is land that I own here in Wyoming, and you know, having my own horse property has been something that I have manifested and worked hard for so many years now that it feels surreal to be standing in this moment right now. Without my family, my mom Samantha, my sister Tabitha, Travis, and my grandparents, none of this would be a reality for me. This is our family ranch, and I really know that a lot of you probably have a lot of questions, as I do too. We actually just closed on this horse property day before yesterday, so this is all very new. And this video is just going to be a walking tour of me showing you guys the entire property. You're gonna walk around with me and you're gonna get to look at it, and we're gonna see everything together. So that way, you know, you're seeing it raw before we bring the horses and before we start really moving in. So come along with me and let's take a look at our brand new home. I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's go. All right, it is time to explore the brand new home. I'm so excited. So big, so much land, so many things to see that I haven't explored yet. I thought it would be fun to take you along with me for this journey of seeing what everything is like here, especially for the horses. So down here, we're gonna call this the lower barn, because we got this one here, and then we have the upper barn. And this area contains the heated barn, the dry lot with the shelter, the pasture, the round pen, a little tiny small animal corral. And so we're gonna go through here and start exploring. Oh, this is so exciting for me. So we're gonna get this off. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. There we go. Hi! Now that we're inside, this is the dry lot on the right. And so in here, I was really surprised, it's a good surprise, that they have horse safe fencing. Now, back in Oregon, when we say like mesh wire fencing, which is what this is, where I come from, most of the little squares are a lot bigger, so like this big. But these ones are actually pretty small squares. So if I put my hand up to it, you can see they're actually pretty small. And that's awesome, because the only thing that concerns a lot of horse owners about mesh wire fencing is that it usually has big enough squares that accidentally can get your horse's hoof caught in it, and then the horse will be stuck and it could cause some severe injuries. So these are really tiny enough. I don't have any concerns about the horses getting their hooves stuck in them, unless you have like a pony or a mini. So that's awesome. And then up here we got barbed wire. So barbed wire is a big no-no when it comes to horses, because it's made for cattle. It can cause a lot of injuries to a horse, especially if they lean up against it and they're trying to reach grass or something on the other side of the fence. It can get embedded in their skin and stuff. So one of the projects will be to remove that top barbed wire fence. It goes all the way around, but a lot of people out here use barbed wire fencing because they have both cattle and horses, and it's kind of common here, but it's not very safe, so may have to be removing that. And then when we walk in, we got this nice spacious dry lot, and I think over here where those two wood kind of poles are sticking out of the ground, I believe this was a hitching post. Kind of looks like a hitching post. There's a little indent right there and right here. So I think this was like a little hitching post at one time. Maybe we'll put let's see here, a piece of wood in between and turn it back into a hitching post, because that's convenient. And then I found this earlier, but they left me this random metal corral panel. And it's damaged, it's got some severe dents in it and stuff, but we still may be able to use it for something. So look at this beautiful view though, like look at the sky. And then this is a gate that leads out to the big field, and this is all fenced in. And that's the really big fenced in field. And then down here, We got more space. We got another pole. It's a good patience tying pole, isn't it? You know? Follow along the fence line. All right, now I'm really excited and happy that this property has a horse shelter. And it looks like it's like pretty recently made. I know that they made it within the last 4 years or so. So you walk in here, she put up these metal boards because if you don't put up metal boards, if your horse were to kick, they could possibly kick through the metal wall and that could cause some serious injuries. So that's why she put up all this nice wood and stuff. Very sturdy. Everything's all nice and new. And then over here, we got another section. So that's awesome. If you step back all the way, it's a really big shelter actually. And I like that they have the center part right there because what we can do when we have borders is we can put fence line from that column right there and go all the way over here. And we can split and divide the dry lot into 2 dry lots so we can fit more horses in here and separate horses as needed. So then we'll just carry the fence line back through here and then we'll just divide them into 2. So that's kind of cool. And then we got a little spoolie for goats or sheep or whatever you have. Going back in, we got the barn. Now, I'm going to kind of save the barns for last because I want to go outside and explore a little bit first. So then walking down here to the round pen. So excited that this place has a round pen because working my horses is very important. I'm a very active horsewoman. I'm always riding them, always doing groundwork with them. And also with filming the YouTube videos, you know, you got to have space to do all that. So here's the round pen. And it's a really nice sized round pen. I don't know exactly how big it is, but I haven't been in here yet. So let's go in here. Oh, this is so exciting. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. That's always the struggle. Can I do it? Can I do it? Okay, I may have to pause you. All right, finally got it. This is really nice. Now the owner almost decided not to keep this here because she didn't know that we were going to be horse people moving into here. And so we were like, no, keep the round pen, please. We'll use it. So round pen's really big, really nice. The soil here is very clay-like. And so, you know, it's very hard. And when it rains, it gets a little soft like it rained last night. But this is such a nice big round pen. It's a little uneven. So I'm going to have to even it out and make it a perfect circle at one point, which will be pretty easy. We got a beautiful sunflower. I love how there's so many sunflowers here. So pretty. And then it goes around. So happy. And then let's see here. Now that we made our way around, I just am obsessed with the views. This feels surreal. Like, I'm still processing it. I don't know when exactly it's gonna fully like sink in that this is a reality. This is my new life. Like a dream that I had since childhood is here. A dream I had since childhood is here, and it still feels super surreal, and I'm so excited about it. I just like, oh wow. Okay, so over here we have a small animal corral pen area, and I believe she had a calf in here when I saw the for sale pictures of the house originally, or maybe some goats or something. So this is cute and small. I like this. It needs some work. It's got a little pit over there of some mud, but I do eventually want to get goats, so this might be a little goat pen for them. And then there's a little spoolie too. And so let's walk around and explore this field. Now this is rattlesnake country, so I am wearing closed-toe shoes and watching where I go. The owner said that she has seen 2 rattlesnakes, or not 2, excuse me. She's seen multiple rattlesnakes up there in those hills when she rides her horse up there. So we do know that there are rattlesnakes. There's another patience pole, as I'm going to call those, even though I don't know if that's what I'm going to exactly use those for. And we're just walking. This is so big. So big. And also, there's a lot of spoolies out here. There's one spoolie over there, and then one in the corner. A lot of spoolies. Wow, this is so exciting. This is my very first time ever walking out here, so this is a monumental moment. Oh my gosh. I just found a cactus. Or cacti, I guess there's two of them, but look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so fun. I feel like I'm in Arizona. I'm not in Arizona, I'm in Wyoming, but it kind of has the same energy in some ways. Over here, let's see here, we got some grass growing. This is so fun to explore for the first time. I mean, you just can walk all over the place. There's that spoolie I was talking about earlier. I like those things. They're also kind of nice to have out here in the field when you just want to sit on one and relax with your horses, you know what I mean? It's just kind of nice. And then the fence lines seem to be in awesome shape. There's no damage, no really repairs that need to be done. So that's good. So that means when I bring Gemini and Gunner, we can just move them right in. And then there's like another little, kind of like a little ditch spot here. That goes down. Okay, this is so awesome. Wow, this is so big, it keeps going. Look, it goes all the way over there. Oh my goodness, I may have to stop this and pause it when I get over there. Get to the other side where the spoolie is, and then that's our driveway beyond the fence. It goes from the road all the way up there, wraps around behind the barn to the house. This is so cool. Look at the round pen from this view. It's pretty from the road. Back up at the barn, the owner was kind enough to leave me a wheelbarrow because, you know, coming into this with having never had to have all those supplies except for a few basic ones, you know, I'm gonna need to buy troughs, and she left me with a wheelbarrow, which was nice. She also said she left a little critter catcher thing in there. So that's cool. All right, so now this is kind of the front of the barn with the big garage door entry, and I like this because, you know, when you have like your farrier out or your vet out, they're gonna have a space to kind of pull their truck into if need be, or work with the horses, and I really love that there is a barn for so many reasons as a horse person, especially when you know, live in an area where there's a lot of snow every year and where the winters are really rough. So happy that there is a place where I can bring my horses in, install them if need be, brush them when it's snowing out, when it's cold, and spend time with them in a nice heated environment is just so valuable to me. So this is awesome. There's like different entryways, but this is the one we're gonna go into first. Always gotta be careful where you're stepping, because, you know, you don't know what could be in here. Woo! That's just from the wind, but man, does that sound weird. All right, I hear you. Okay, that's the Wyoming wind for you. Nice little greeting from the barn. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in here to explore. First thing, we got the water spigot over here. I'm gonna close this door. We got the water spigot, okay. We have another door with a little like doggy door. And then we got the window over here. I also love that it has windows because I get to go out and look at the horses and see what's going on outside while I'm in here. And then over here, we got the chicken coop. Okay, now when I say that I have been wanting chickens for a few years now, that is definitely a very true statement. My family and I have wanted chickens for a while, so this is so amazing that this property already has a chicken coop that's built in. And it's actually a really nice size too. They did a pretty good job on it. There's a little door right here, you guys, which is so cute. little door. There's some moths up there, but there's the chicken coop. And there's a lot to be done with cleaning up in here and stuff, but then there's the window to the outside. But look how pretty this view is. Like, just take a moment. Look at this. What? Okay, so pretty. And then, let's see, we got another door to the outside. All of them lock. And this is like, let's see here, what would you call this? Like a railroad metal bar. It's very sturdy. I think it's metal. Yeah, it's metal. Okay, so that's the metal bar. Now, I actually like this being here for multiple reasons. One of the main ones is that I really want to install stalls. And so this one, what my plan originally was put a stall in that corner, but of course there's a chicken coop, mainly because there's solid wood walls in the corner. But since there's a window over there, I'm going to be installing a horse stall right here, one here, and then the end will be there, and then there'll be another one right here and right there. The reason for that is, number one, I love this metal railroad bar because that's going to help support the metal corral panels. So I'm going to basically make the stalls out of 3 metal corral panels, and they're going to back this wood wall. And then there'll be enough space over here for us to bring in like feed and hay, and for the vet to like back into the barn if they need to work and stuff. And so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so here's the barn, and there's lighting in here and heating and everything, and it's wonderful. We got water. I'm like, does the water work? Let's see. Does it work? Come on. Yeah, look at that. The water works. Okay, probably should have checked that before I bought the house, but you know, it's all right. We're checking those boxes now. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. That breeze feels good. And then, let's see, we'll go on this side. Nice driveway. It's not even that long of a driveway. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than this, but it actually isn't, so that's kind of nice. We've got a little side gate over there. A lot of like access points here, which is cool. Okay, let's go up to the upper barn. I just love saying that, you guys. I mean, you know, when you've dreamed of something your entire life, and this has been the #1 thing on your vision board since you were like 10, and it's here, it's just so incredible. And I mean, there's been so much energy put towards this dream, and so much incredible help from my family and my friends to get here. Would not be able to do it without them, and I'm really, really grateful for that. And I know a lot of people don't have that in their lives, and so I'm extremely fortunate to have that support that is so consistent throughout my whole life. So I love it. All right, I kind of jumped for a second because I thought I heard something over here. And we got some extra fence panels and stuff over there. Let's see. Here's the hill. And then let's go in this barn. I feel like this is like a prime area for a lot of rattlesnakes or other snakes to go under, so we're going to be cautious here. Come on. Oh, we left the lights on in here. All right. Okay. So this is the other barn. This is the other barn, and this barn I really, really think is cool. It's got a lot of storage in it. This is where the owner stored all of her hay and stuff. So there's this barn. And let's see here, that right there, you see that outline? It's actually coming up a lot lighter on my camera, which is nice. That is a big barn door that opens up. We got some more materials over there. I kind of played around with the idea of turning this into a horse stable. That may be something we'll do in the future, but it's not heated in here, so that might be an issue when it's very cold out and stuff like that. And so this will likely be the shop where we're gonna just store tools. We'll store some hay up here. This over here, I mean, could possibly be a tack room because this actually opens up. It says pull to open. Me not knowing where to pull. Okay, it's right there. Ooh, okay, all right. Let's see here. Ooh, this is interesting. So this is, I don't know why, when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, it's a tack room. Like, that's where my mind went because, you know, horse person, but that's like a little storage area. I like how rustic this opening and closing of this little area is. Look at this. You take the bolt and you put it through, and then it stays. All right. I like it. Got a lot of shelves, got a lot of stuff in here. This is really big. It's very hot in here right now, though. Okay, so there's the other barn, the upper barn. Hop out of here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of smoke over there. I'm assuming that is maybe not even smoke, but I'm assuming that is from the coal mining and all the mining that they do over here. That's not smoke. For some reason I saw it and I'm like, the Oregonian in me is like, it's smoke, oh my God. Okay, so then here's looking over the property from up here at the upper barn. It's like literally a pink barn. I did not realize that. It's like a very pastel-y pink barn, which is awesome. And then on the side, that was the big barn door I was telling you guys about. I haven't been over here yet. Let's go over here. The pretty green grass up against the barn. This is so fun for me to share this with you guys. Like, this is just like, it's amazing. I think filming it helps me feel like it's real even more. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like, okay, I'm able to like talk about it to you guys and show you it more in detail. I'm like, all right, starting to sink in. We got some railroad track thingies over there. Barbed wire fence, that's the perimeter fencing. It goes to the outside. We got some more mesh wire extras over there. They really did leave a lot. There's a lot over there. Okay, our property line goes about halfway up that hill. You see where that first hill is? Like right there. There's like a stake up there and it goes all the way across. So cool. All right. And then going back down. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty out here. The sky is just so big. We were in town yesterday and we were talking to someone and who's a local here, and we're talking and she's like, you know what, it's so funny that they say Montana is big sky country. I feel like Wyoming is. And I'm like, I agree with that statement. That's what it seems like for sure. So now walking around the wraparound driveway, which is so helpful for pulling horse trailers in and out of here, or pulling any trailer. But there's the house. So pretty. Looking up on the hill. She said that she would ride her horse up there all the time, and just gotta be careful because there are rattlesnakes and stuff. You know, you gotta watch out for that stuff, but that's cool. So then following the gravel drive all the way over here, and we have this pasture. Now this is like mainly a gardening space, to be honest. So with this, there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 garden beds over there. And that's where my mom is going to be spending a lot of time gardening and cultivating some wonderful things. And here is trees. There's actually trees in here too. Hey look, I was able to open it with one hand. Look at that, we're already learning things. So for those of you who do not know, Wyoming and a lot of the West is in a drought right now. And so these trees all the way around were once green. And one of the main things that we loved about this property when we saw it was that it has trees. Because being from Oregon, number one, we love trees, we're used to trees. Number two, the trees have a lot of beautiful energy to them and color. Here's a big wind. Woo! Oh my gosh, the gate's trying to swing open. That was a big gust of wind. So the trees are important to us and they're just stunning. And you know, these 4 trees over here seem like they're doing pretty well. These ones are either dying or they're seasonal kind of trees, I don't know. But what was awesome is yesterday I got up close to some of them and I noticed that they have some green growth on them. So you know what, some of these trees may survive after all, and I thought that was really amazing. Let's see here. Over here, we may possibly turn this into a horse pasture at some point because it's already fenced in. This pasture does have the bigger mesh squares in the fencing that I was talking about. So you see how these are bigger, that a horse's hoof could get caught in there? So it's not as safe as the other one, but not a huge issue. There's the new growth on the tree. Isn't that pretty? And then there's some over there at the bottom. And yeah, it's just, I really appreciate the trees. And it's awesome to see that they look like they got some growth. There's some sticks out here we gotta clean up. But yeah, I just think it's so pretty. There's another water spigot over there. Look at these trees though. Gosh, they're so pretty. I love these trees, and they provide such nice shade too. Like, look at all the shade that they're providing, especially in this corner. Hey, look, there's a ball. They had dogs. Woohoo! So yeah, and then there's up looking at the house. This is so amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, this has been fun. Excited to see where all of this is going to take us and what we're going to be able to do with it, and all the amazing memories that I'm going to be making with my horses and my family and boarders and lesson students and all that kind of stuff. Like, there's so much that's going to be happening here, and I'm just like so excited about it. I've said it 20 times, but I just trying to, you know, let it sink in. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am just so excited about all of the future videos and fun adventures we're going to have on this land together with the horses. So if you guys want to stick around and see what comes of our ranch and everything that we get up to here, make sure that you scroll down, hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!